Front storm window glass won't stay up. Spring broke inside track on both sides. How do I repair?
Hi, I'd like to help you determine the right solution for your problem. I am unsure if the balance springs are indeed broken or if they have just released from the window sash and retracted. Can you pull down on either spring and feel resistance, or do they just fall down in the track that they are contained in? The window sash should have a pin, recess, or other suitable means by which it attaches to the balancing springs. Do you see any visible signs of damage to these components? It is usually possible to close and secure a window, even when the balances are not attached. Please identify the window manufacturer, model, etc. if you have any of this info. It will help me to identify with your situation more in depth. If not, pictures of the affected components may also help. Please allow me to continue assisting you further.
Oh, springs are definitely broke. Neither has the hook on the end. But one end still can attach to the pulley rig. I have the window portion that slid up and down, out of the overall window. The slides just slid in the channel without resistance. Able to raise sash enough to pull both those out the bottom and remove sash.
You mentioned pulley? Can you tell me the approximate age of this window assembly? Are they wooden? Do you have a rope or chain that runs over this pulley? I am trying to determine the balancing system used. If it was balanced by using a pulley on top left and right of the window, the spring you are referring to needs to be connected to concealed weights inside the window millworks. These often break with age, resulting in a failed balance connection. To repair, you need to access these weights and reattach them by rope or chain means, over the pulley and back down to where they connect on the lower slide portions of the window sash. Any pictures you may have would be helpful.
It is a pulley system like a block and tackle. There is a hook on the free end of string, know it anchors to something. Don't know how old window is, came with the house, I've lived here 14 plus years. Window is aluminum. Hope pick makes sense. Other end is the same way. Slide is in the end channel.
Excellent picture, thanks for sharing. The springs need to attach to the window casing in order to operate. At the top of the window openings, do you see a pin with a hole, or a bolt? They would have something through or attached to the top inside of your window opening in the channel to receive these springs. Those may have fallen out if externally attached. As far as the springs go, you can find those at your local larger window and hardware stores. Some quick fixes such as reversing springs and installing expansion plugs using standard hardware are out there being used successfully, however I cannot recommend this. These springs have tolerances that should not be overlooked. Find a spring of similar thickness of material, winding girth and length, overall length and composition. Please use caution when reinstalling. BuilderNorb 41638.14133465528.
Expansion plug? Aren't those for sewer drains? I can form another hook on the spring. I've done it before on others. Did not show in pic, but there is an attachment pin for the spring just above it. Hook on end of free probably attaches in side channel, but right now I have plastic over the window opening to keep out cold and wind. Have to check window channel further tomorrow.
Haha, yes indeed, I've seen a lot of modifications. I'll try to answer any further questions about this problem if you need assistance. Good luck with the springs. You may also find that there is simply a hole in the frame that the free end is attached through. Look for anywhere marks, as those should help identify your hookup. When reinstalling, you may need another person to support the window or brace it up halfway in the tracks, on top and bottom both sides, leaving minimal clearance. Reinstall your springs by stretching over the pins/holes/bolts, remove top braces while applying slight downward pressure to the sash, then slowly allow sash to raise to top seated position. If you have similar window assemblies in the house, a quick sneak peek at how the springs attach to the frames may be a big help to you. BuilderNorb 41638.162809919. The attachment pin you are referring to may be an aid in installation. Extend the springs and hook to pins to install in frame, then grasp spring ends with a suitable means and hook to frame.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.